Well, my industry is in entertainment and media, and
Okay.
right now we're focusing on the cannabis industry.
Right.
So that industry is blossoming, and they need
Right.
some, how would you say, a lot of security as far as identification goes
Mm,
in that space. So my company is being built around that space, even though we're not security company, building applications for in security. But this is the space we're going to focus in.
okay.
So again, when I saw your profile, I'm like, oh my God, he has both items. Let me see if you would be willing to help me out.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Linda, for the explanation and your requirements. Yeah. Basically, what you're I'm just jotting down notes.
Yeah,
Basically, what you
sure.
want is someone who is well versed in Python, and
Yes.
you want someone who
Python
has
3.6, just to give you a version,
right
and above, but 3.6 is what I'm using.
3.6. Okay. And then you're looking for someone who has some sort of computer vision and blockchain experience. And
Yes,
your partner is pretty business savvy, and you want someone who's more technical to
that's
help
correct.
execute and develop and build your product.
Yes, to
Okay.
finish my foundation.
Yeah.
And what does that mean? And it's funny when you see the code, you're going to be like, okay, I know where she's going, because I'm not a programmer, believe it or not, by trade. I'm actually back end. So back
Oh,
end is
okay. Right.
my experience. I'm a chief architect today. My
Okay.
experience has always been back end. So the cloud, the routing, switching, security, all the core environments, things like that. So I do, I can read code, I do code review. And like I
Oh,
said, I
wow. Right.
chose Python because that's what I can code in. But if you were to look at it like from an advanced perspective, no, because that's not what I do on a day-to-day basis. What I'm trying to do is finish the foundation, and then I'm looking for that person to take the foundation, convert it to like a SaaS model. So my idea
Right.
is that when I go to these markets, and if they go with my software, once a user registers, they can go to any cannabis store, as long as they're doing my software, to to procure, buy their cannabis items, because we already have a record in the back end, things like that. And even that, Wilson, is, I'm sure it's going to be expanded out. A lot of the commissioners, outside of the security identity piece of it, and I'll map more out, in our next meeting if you're interested.
Okay.
Um, even now the commissioners are asking me about, uh, you know, they have more security requirements as far as the actual control of the cannabis items as it leaves the warehouse. So I'm looking at supply chain all of a sudden, and I'm thinking, how does supply chain can be built around the blockchain items, things like that. So this is already going to be expanded beyond the means, but I figure, let me first get in the door with the security identity, if that makes any sense. And like I said,
Right.
I believe the biggest differentiator will be the open computer vision piece.
Right. So
Now,
yeah.
why?
Mm,
Because today there's a lot of facial recognition.
right.
Um, Technology out there around OpenCV, but for
Right.
me, I want to try to just capture the fingerprint,
Okay.
but in a different way. So like I said, I know we're both running out of time, but if
That's
you're
fine.
interested, I would love to chat with you more next week about
Yeah.
your experience and how you can help.
Right on. So then, yeah, I hear you. There's a lot of great ideas that's come from your way, and I appreciate your time and discussion and explanation. Basically, what we recommend to clients is to kind of narrow down on what they exactly want, provide some specific guidelines and then focus on one feature, and then you can gradually build off that one feature into
Feature.
multiple features. Because um, um, while I appreciate all your ideas, they're great ideas. I think it'll be more cost effective and time effective if we focus on either blockchain or computer vision or the security part. So you mentioned about just reading off of my notes, fingerprinting technologies, facial
Yes.
recognition technologies. So it's all under the security ecosystem, right? So
Right.
and then you also mentioned about the SaaS platform. So are you thinking about building a SaaS platform that provides security solutions to your commissioners, or do you want to focus on other spaces or industries? So that's something we need to hash out.
Yes.
And then, so first task would be like you list down all the list of requirements, and we can go over one by one and discuss if the requirements fit your needs, your customer needs, and if it's technically feasible, right? And then
Right.
the second one would be I can provide you with some free tools in which you can draw your mock frames or mock-ups. So basically, you don't need to use code, and then you just basically draw what your SaaS platform can and should look like. And then if you need help, if you need us to draw mock-ups for your application, we'd be happy to do that. So
Okay.
yeah, so these two suggestions, big suggestions, is what I recommend going forward. So the first one, just repeat. The first one is the list of requirements you need from us, and we can
Mm-hmm.
go over that line by line for free for sure. And then the second one is if you want, you can draw mock-ups, mock frames. So I would know visually what your ideas are.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it, Linda.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, definitely great ideas. Yeah, you're in the cannabis. You have a cannabis background, and you also want to get into
Actually,
supply
you know
chain.
what's
Yeah.
funny, Wilson? I'm from Big Corp, so I've been in like banking and insurance and all this other stuff. So this is
Okay.
my first. How would you say? I'm trying to take kind of my talents, working with individuals like yourself that is pretty savvy in technology now.
Hmm.
And what I'm trying to do as a visionary is
Right.
kind of give the specialty to someone like yourself. And while I create the vision and trying to move my little side hustle slash startup forward with my
Right.
business partner who's completely sales.
Right.
So so I said, in order for me to kind of, again, trying to, I won't say give this off to you, but, help me create the software application. And I'm right in there with you as well.
Yeah.
Eventually, I can hire someone to take it on and do the support and maintenance as we build on features.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, my industry is entertainment and media, and I also try to. Cannabis is a start because that's what's booming in Massachusetts and pretty soon the Northeast right now. But it includes esports, it will include casinos, it will include all these other things in media and entertainment as we build our first product. It's that same thing of we have to kind of build it, sell it, and then as we get our name out there, QSEC Labs, um, then others will hopefully follow, and it will open the doors for us. So I think this is going to be a good project for me and for the company, hopefully for you as well, because I notice a lot of the technology around fingerprinting
Hmm.
is subsiding. It's everything is around facial recognition, and I'm trying to figure out, still in security, the
Hmm.
fingerprint is one of the best methods or objects to build security around. So like I said, we can talk more if you like next week, because I'm pretty excited about this, and this gives me a chance ultimately to retire from Big Corp and just be in my own business.
Yeah, I'm
That's
happy
my
to
that's my
help out.
desire.
Yeah. definitely happy to discuss further with you, Linda. I think the action plan or agenda for the next meeting would be probably you provide just a quick, simple list of where your vision is, and
Yes.
communicate that to me so I can
Sure.
better help you out on a technical perspective. And if you want
Okay.
to invite your partner who's a 100% sales guy or girl,
Yes.
you can definitely invite him or her into the call. Uh, I'm happy to discuss with both of you on your visions. Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
All right. Cool. Thank you,
Thank
Linda.
you, Wilson.
Yeah. No
And
worries.
I'll set up something next week for sure.
Yeah. Look forward to that. Thanks.
Okay. Talk
Yeah.
soon. All
Yeah.
right. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Bye. Have a great day. Bye.